Hello, hello, Chalkin History friends. How are you tonight? It is heat transfer, heat transfer Tuesday, and we are going to play with a couple different shirts. Same transfer because you get same heat transfer because you get two in each of your packages. So we're going to do two shirts. Let's make sure we are live. Now, unfortunately, this transfer, or this heat transfer, I keep wanting to say transfer, this heat transfer has sold out. This one went really fast, so I'm glad I at least snagged one. All right. It's called Winter is for the Birds. I like winter, but I don't like the freezing cold. Like sometimes we get into the temperatures where it's minus 20. It is brutally cold. So I don't like that part of it. And I don't like all the ice and rain. We get a lot of rain, like freezing rain, which then turns into ice. And you know what? You just can't drive on ice. It's just not possible. You may think you know how to drive on ice, but it is not possible. I got in a really, really bad accident many years ago. Just hit a little patch of black ice and one like drifted across center, hit somebody head on. It was not good, you guys. We were both okay, but it was not good. Not good at all. Say hello as you're hopping in. Okay, what I'm going to do first, I have this like light tan shirt. I don't think it is, it might have some polyester in it. I'm not sure. We're testing another one. I didn't even look to see what it was. But we're going to do this light tan, and then I have a very light gray that we're going to do it on. So this one is a long sleeve, and then we're going to do a short sleeve. Because I might be somewhere down south during the winter. Well, who knows? You never know. I'm trying to get this. There we go. This is that, I didn't realize it was going to be this teeny. This is the like heat transfer tape that you can tape things down, and it doesn't ruin your shirt or anything. I also sprayed my shirts with a sublimation coating, and this is what it is. If you need a link, go ahead and comment coat, C-O-A-T. Let's get that in there. And then I can go ahead and show you what I got. It's supposed to make your heat transfers more vibrant. So we'll see. It says cotton fabric. Oh, it's for cotton fabrics, polyester, quick dry, high gloss, all-in-one formula. So we'll see. We'll see. All right, so we're gonna just kind of, so I have it on a t-shirt form, my shirt. Tried to get it centered as best as I could. And then I have like my Chalk Tour ink mat underneath. But eventually we need to just take that off. I'm kind of trying to find a center of this transfer. I'm going to kind of, you know, eyeball it, of course. We like to eyeball things. Let's see here. And that sublimation coating is kind of sticky, so it's kind of nice. It will kind of hold this down a little bit. It won't keep it down, you know, perfectly. I'm going to hold it up towards me to see. Kind of looks a little crooked to me. I don't know. You know, you just never know with these darn shirts. I think it's kind of leaning to the left is what it looks like to me. So I'm going to adjust it a little bit. Just a little bit. Let's see, how's that look? Kind of gonna eye it, you know, to armpit. No, I think it needs to go to the right. I am just so crazy when it comes to trying to get this lined up. I know it looks like it's more over this way, but when I undo the shoulder part, the armpit part, it looks like there's more fabric over here. So let's see. If I pull this out, it just looks like there's more fabric over there, but I think we're gonna have to stick with it right here. Okay, let's see. I think we're okay. Okay, so at this point then, I'm going to take this tape. Cut off that edge there. Okay. Then we're just going to kind of put little strips on the corners, I think, just to hold this down so it doesn't move on us when we're pressing it. How's everybody doing tonight? It's Tuesday. Tomorrow we're halfway through the week. Getting closer to the weekend. Okay, one more little piece. We're getting there. Today we had some work done on our waterless hot water tank. Cool thing, but it has been a pain in our butt since we've gotten it, so when it works, it's awesome. All right, let's get this off without losing our place here. You may have to flatten that back down. Just want to get this off because we can't heat set it with our mat underneath here. So I don't know if this is gonna work or not. Okay, let's get this out of here. I have a pressing cloth underneath, pressing pillow. Okay. I got this shirt at Kohl's. Nice and flattened out. Does it still look like it's centered? I hope so. All right, let's kind of lay that down. Okay. Looks good. Like this is the ends of the, I think we're okay. I think we're okay. We need a piece of parchment paper. Okay, and I have my heat press at 360 for 60 seconds. Well, let's see if that does the trick. This should cover the whole design. They say not to rock it back and forth. You don't want to move it. You want to apply a good, not crazy pressure, but you know, lean into it a little bit. And then we'll take a peek and see. And then if we have to press it another minute, we can press it for another minute. We'll see how it shows up on this light tannish color. Of course, our heat transfers are best on white fabrics. And of course, either 70 or more percent polyester. I didn't even look to see what the shirt was. I did buy an actual sublimation sweatshirt, so I'm waiting to see what I want to put on that. I'm not quite sure yet. Not quite sure. Okay, let's just take this and put it aside for a moment. And then let's just take a corner up here. Let's see how. Oh, this looks good. Okay, but you know what? I'm going to do it for another minute. We're going to set this for one more minute. Oops, that's. Grab that. All right, put that back down. I want to make sure this goes correctly this time. So I'm going to start a little bit to the left, and then we'll go to the right, then we'll go to the left. I want to make sure this guy sticks, because remember we did that pumpkin academia or academia pumpkin one. We did it on kind of like this kind of color, a little more brownish type t-shirt, and it barely showed up. Number one, it wasn't polyester blend. Number two, it was too dark. Maybe the spray would have helped. I'm not sure. So I really want to make sure this takes this time. Ten more seconds, and then we're gonna hit the other side real quick, and then we're gonna just peel it. We're doing it. Okay, and we're gonna come over here and hit that edge. Put that down. Meanwhile, the middle is getting nice and hot. That's awesome. Can't wait to see how this turns out. I can't wait. 30 more seconds. Winter is for the birds. Don't the birds go south? I think I should follow suit. We should go south. There will be a time coming up soon that we will be unavailable for a while. But I will try to keep you guys up to date as how my days are going. I do it for a few more seconds over here. Can't wait. I'm not sure if it's like supposed to come completely off of the transfer paper, or if there is still some design that always gets left behind. I don't know. This is still very new to me. There's no real like training. It's just all kind of like watching others do it. So we're gonna see, guys. We're gonna see. We're gonna go over here one more time. Oh, that looks so good. So good. Okay. Ouch, ooh, that's hot. Yikes, Rooney. That paper got hot. All right. Whew. All right. Oh my goodness. Oh, how fun is that? I love it. So this did get very dull. You can see it's very washed out. My gosh, how cute. How cute is that? Winter is for the birds. So, you know, the red looks pretty good. It shows up pretty good on this color. I'm gonna guess that it's gonna show up real nice on the light gray. Oh my gosh, I love that. All right, so this is our long sleeve. My gosh, do you love it? I love it. I do. I love it, love it, love it. All right, so if you want to take a picture of that, how fun is that? Okay, that is the tan. Let's get our light gray out. Now this one is an actual sublimation. This is a 100% polyester shirt. I am not going to put that shirt form in there because that, I don't know if that was a good thing or a bad thing doing that. And I feel like very scratchy from all the allergies that are going on. We have crazy air alerts going on by us. So there's a lot of junk in the air by us. Okay. All right, let's get the other one. I am going to fold it in half. Find my center, just like I do my transfers. Of course, you know, make sure you're not doing it on top of the design or anything. Try to straighten this out here. Okay. You don't want any wrinkles. Just trying to look at my screen to see if we're somewhat centered. Let's get that tape out again. I'm going to lift it too once I get a couple pieces of this tape down. This is a heat transfer tape, so it does not melt. It did not ruin the shirt. It didn't interfere with the design. So that was kind of nice. Let's take one on the top here. All right. I'm gonna lift it up and see if we are centered. I think so. You know, sometimes you wonder, like, is the actual word centered or is it the bird that's centered? I think maybe, you know, I kind of feel like it should go to the right a little bit. I feel like it's straight. I just feel like it should go to the right a little bit more. I feel like there's just a smidge more fabric on my right. I'll just lift this here. Say hello if you're watching. How's your Tuesday? Tomorrow's Wednesday. Okay, I think that might be better. Okay. Let me take one more peek. One more peek. Okay, I think I'm all right with that now. I am satisfied. Hello, hello, hello. I really like the long sleeve. It was a light tan, so now I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to this. This is an actual sublimation t-shirt. It's 100% polyester. This one I got from Michael's, I think. If anyone needs links to anything, let me know. I will try to get you links. Like I said, I did spray these shirts with the sublimation spray, which I think definitely helped with the tan one, because that I still didn't look at what blend it was, or even if it was a blend, but I didn't see what kind of fabric it was. Let's see. This one was, oof, I can't even make that out. It's so, well, not sure that is anything. It just says where it's made. Let's see, here we go. This is 4% spandex, 33 rayon, and then 62 polyester. So I really feel like that spray really helped with that one, because that is nice and vibrant. That looks really good. Okay. All right. Our parchment paper. We're going to do a minute. We're going to do it on, we'll do one side, and then we'll do the next side, and then we'll do it a couple more times, just to be sure. Again, you don't want to rock it or move it like I would if I was heat setting something. This is different. We are just, we're just applying the heat transfer. So you want to make sure it stays still. Apply pressure. And then it's there. It washes beautifully. This is such an easy project and fast project you can do with your friends. If anyone local wants to get together and just make a whole bunch of shirts and stuff, hey, I am all in, because I love doing this stuff. This is fun. I have a place in Morrow, Ohio that we can get together in, just so you know. Okay, now I'm going to bring this guy over here. Another 60 seconds. I can't wait. This one is a short sleeve, because there are times in the winter we actually are pretty mild. We sometimes sit at 40 or 50. Sometimes at Christmas it rains and it's like 60. It's crazy. I wish it would snow. If it snowed like Christmas Eve or the day before Christmas Eve, like the 23rd, 24th, gradually, prettily, and then, you know, no, not a lot, no causing accidents or ice on the streets, and then it could go away the day after Christmas. That's how I feel about it. I don't like the cold. I feel like you can cool down better than you can warm up. Does that kind of make sense? Because sometimes you get that chill in your bones and you just can't get rid of it for nothing. I'm going to turn it this way, I think. We're almost done. Almost done. And look, I've almost done 2 t-shirts in just a half hour. And I've been babbling a little bit. Pretty simple. Simple Simon. All you need is a press, a professional press if you are into making shirts, or you could use your iron. Now with the iron, I would just make sure you don't have like the steam option on, so that you're not, because a lot of those irons have those holes, steam holes on the bottom plate. You just don't want to have those burn marks all over your shirt. All right, one more time over here, guys. And then we'll be done. Yay, yay, yay. And then I'm going to have 2 shirts for the winter. Perfect. So on Tuesdays, I'm thinking we're going to try to do either heat transfer Tuesday, or we'll do t-shirt Tuesdays, where we'll either ink on shirts or we'll do heat transfers on something. It doesn't have to be necessarily on a shirt. Could be like the wood blocks that we did last week, I think. Let's see, Mondays, I think I want to play with our resin molds or play with a resin mold, whether we're using our resin or a different medium. Wednesday, I might introduce wood cutouts Wednesday. Thursday, I'm not sure. Thursday and Friday, give me some ideas. What do you guys want to see? What do you want to see? All right, let's turn that off because I think we're okay. I think we've heat set this enough. Again, you don't want to move it around too much. In case it didn't adhere real well, you don't want to smear your design. I'm pretty sure it's good though, so I'm just kind of giving it a few more seconds here. All right. All right, that's off. This aside. Now this one again, unfortunately, has sold out. And with all of our releases going forward, oh my gosh, look at that. They are saying there will be no restocks, okay? So if you see something, it's gonna be like the see something, buy something. We're gonna go with that. See something, buy it, because it will be gone and not come back. Oh my gosh, look at that. This is a light gray shirt. It looks kind of white, but it is light gray, and I love it. Oh my gosh, I'm so much happier with this one versus the very first one we did like months ago. There's a little piece of hair that I can't get off. Okay, well, it'll wash off. Oh my gosh, is that not cool? I'm so happy with that one. Oh my goodness, I love it. All right, let's get it folded up here. Winter is for the birds. Yes, it is. Okay, we got our white. Look at the vibrancy of that. That is just crazy. And then we got our tan one here. Again, the gray one was 100% polyester. This guy had 65%, I think I said. And he is just, he may not be as vibrant, but I think he looks pretty good. He's, okay, great. Hi, Mary, how are ya? These are fun. Oh my gosh, I'm really enjoying the heat transfers. Unfortunately, this design has been discontinued or sold out. The polyester I do feel is maybe even darker. And this is kind of like a little more of a worn look, but I like it. Both shirts were, I probably didn't have to treat this one first, but I did spray both of them with a sublimation coating. So if you guys would like information on that, go ahead and comment coat and I'll send that to you. But all right, guys, thanks for joining me tonight for Tuesday, for Heat Transfer Tuesday. And I will see you tomorrow for Wood Cutouts Wednesday. Thanks for